guys, and welcome back to the vlog. If you're new to my channel, my name is Sara and I have a 1.5-year-old boy named Suleiman right over here. And we're actually just going out right now because we're gonna go pick up some things for our trip to Disney World. Ta-da! I'm gonna take you guys along for what I'm gonna pack and get you guys kind of caught up on everything. We're going to Disney World this Sunday, hopefully, inshallah. And I've prepared a couple things which I will also share in this vlog, such as mini ears, and right now I'm just gonna go out to get a couple more things for our for our travel. So we just arrived at the mall now, and I'm gonna grab a bite to eat because I'm starving. I figured I'd grab something here because it's a nice little food area. It's part of the Le Cours de Montreal, I think. It's called Fabrique de Bagel. I'm not very great with French, as you can tell, but I'm just gonna head over there and grab something. I'll show you guys what I get there. Down the food court area, this thing is right over here. I got a green smoothie. This is spinach, apple, and I think cucumber. Is a multi-grain bagel with a honey and nut cream cheese. So good. So I ended up seeing my friend there, and we had breakfast together, which was such a nice surprise. I love when that happens. That's one of the really nice things of living in the city, is especially when you have friends, is that you can bump into them into like the most random places and just like have a surprise breakfast or lunch together. But now I'm heading actually home. I'm gonna go back out again, but I wanted Suleiman to take a proper nap. I cannot for the life of me get him to take a good nap in the stroller. Like if he takes a nap in the stroller, it's maybe 5 minutes. So I'm gonna try to take him home, get him to have a nap there, and do a lot of packing while he's doing that. So I'll show you guys what I pack. I just thought I'd show you guys. I'm just ordering some things right now from Walmart, and they have free 2-day and some next day deliveries as well. But we're arriving anyways on Sunday, inshallah. So it should be arriving Sunday or Monday at the latest. I'm making an order for diapers, Suleiman's soy milk, anything that might be heavy in my luggage. I figured I'd just order on Walmart and have it sent directly to my hotel or resort. So you can do that when you're going to Disney or anywhere really, but this is a really good tip. Usually resorts are very accommodating and they will hold your package for at least a day or so. So I've ordered for Suleiman some superfood bites. I'm gonna have some nuts, and so is Yusuf, so I think those are nice because they're just small packages. Veggie chips, which are Suleiman's favorite, his soy milk, and then his diapers. So one of the great tips I have for Disney is make sure you pack some of your own snacks, because food adds up on any trip. So if you can just order them and have them sent to your hotel, it's so much easier. And what I love about the US is their pricing is crazy cheap, like crazy cheap. If you were to buy this in Canada, it would be double the price, especially on like things like these nuts. Like it's funny to say that, but snacks like this, its usual price $15. This would easily be over 25 bucks for 18 packs of individual trail mixes. So highly recommend going on Walmart or Amazon, whichever you prefer. I prefer Walmart because it has such a great variety, especially for snacks, and it delivers quite quickly and you don't have to have Prime to use it. Right, so after I finished that whole Walmart order that I showed you guys, I started charging our power banks because I know that we're gonna be running low on battery while we're at the park, especially if I intend to vlog. So I have a couple of those already charged up. I'm probably gonna buy another 2 or 3, or maybe I'll get a big one, but I also have this one. And I'm gonna make sure they're all fully charged before we go. I have my beautiful Disney ears, which I've hopefully shown you. Isn't that gorgeous? So that's number 3, technically, out of the ones that I made. And then I made this one. And then I also made, this is the front, this is the front here. This one. How cute. They were really straightforward to make. I mean, I consider myself kind of a novice. Like, I'm not a total novice, but this is, you don't need to bend any wires for this. You don't need to sew anything. It's all basically hot glue. And I'm gonna explain that really just quickly as I show you guys clips. But I started off by buying some accessories from Arden, which is a Canadian store here, but they basically sell accessories. It's similar to Claire's in America, so you can do that, or any accessory store. And then I bought fake flowers from the dollar store. You can also get them at the craft store, whichever you please again. And then I bought a kind of, it's not a ribbon material, It is, I forget the name of it. Basically what I did first was I took headbands, which were also from the dollar store, and you can buy thicker ones if you please, but I kept the thin ones because I plan on styling them with my hijab, and I also like the appearance of the thin band more than the thick one. The first thing I did was I attached the hoops to the headband, and I did that by taking a good quality ribbon, which I also got at the dollar store. You can get it at a craft store as well, and it's kind of like a papery ribbon. It's not a fabric ribbon. And I put some hot glue on that, and then I put the hoop and the headband onto that part, and I measured where I would put the hoops based on where the ridges of the headband started. So that's how I knew where to place the hoops for the ears. I placed that, and then I started wrapping the ribbon around, and every time I would wrap the ribbon, I would hot glue it and tighten it as much as I could so it would be really, really secure. And I found that the ears don't move at all this way. So, and hot glue, the reason I used hot glue is hot glue dries really quickly. Once you've wrapped your ribbon, move on to the next tube using the exact same process. I then started hiding the ribbon by using the flowers and hot gluing them. I kept the green part of the flowers on each so it would have some kind of way of holding on to the headband. And then I made sure that I glued both sides of the headband so you can't see when I turn the headband, like so, you can't really see anything. Everything's completely hidden by flowers. So if someone's coming from behind, they're not gonna see any ribbon, they're just gonna see flowers. I just wrapped the bow by wrapping the ribbon around my hand a couple times to measure, and then I securely fastened it with glue. I pinched it together to make that classic bow, and then I started pulling at it until it made a look that I found desirable for the Minnie Mouse bow. I then took, for the paper ribbon, I took an additional ribbon and I wrapped it around where I pinched to hide the pinch. And then I hot glued some flowers over top to really kind of blend it in with the overall flowers on the pink set. So there you have the daisies in the center of the bow, and it's very pretty, and it's also on the back side as well. And then for the fabric one, this time what I did to make it seamless and so I wouldn't have to sew anything is I tucked in the sides that were raw, and I hot glued them inward so then they wouldn't be showing when I folded the ribbon. I then folded it, and then I pinched it until it looked how I liked, which is I pinched the two sides inwards, and then I pressed the center part into it, and then I hot glued the indents of the bow, and that made it stick really beautifully. And then I took that and I also hot glued it to the headband and then covered where I hot glued it with more flowers, and that is my daisy and bow headband with the gold hoops variation. So they're very beautiful variations, and I just want to show you guys what they look like in daylight because I did do this at night when my son was sleeping. It is really hard to craft when you have a baby running around, so I highly recommend that if you're going to do any crafts, do it while they're sleeping. Crystal ear variation, and you can see sparkles. It's very pretty. It has the red flowers to mimic the bow, and I thought that was super beautiful. It has like a carnation type flower here, and then my daisy with the red bow, and I thought this was super cute, and the gold hoop earrings. And gold hoop earrings are a great way if you don't know how to bend wires like myself, and maybe you're a perfectionist and you really want a solid ring. This is a good way to go. These are actually choker necklaces from Ardennes, but aren't those gorgeous? So these are what I'm going to be wearing at the park at Disney. I'm so excited. This is what I have packed so far, or what I'm this is my packing process. I kind of lay out everything on the bed in outfits, and I kind of get a general idea of what I'm bringing along. Tip for anyone going to Disneyland or Disney World: get your Disney stuff beforehand and buy them at, on discount basically. You can go to the Disney store, H&M. Most retailers do carry Disney these days. H&M is one of my favorites for boys. As you can see, I got a set for like $10. And just because something comes in a set, by the way, like this one, for example, it's completely Mickey, right? Like it's got the bib, the shirt, and the pants are even, or shorts are also Mickey. What I tend to do actually is I mix and match it, so then I can kind of make the most out of all the Disney or Mickey print in an outfit, and he can have Mickey in each outfit for the rest of the week. So that's what I do. I bought 2 sets, and I also got him this really cute Mickey hat from H&M, which I did actually have before in Italy as well, and we lost it in Venice, so I just repurchased another one. And that's kind of nice how H&M is like, it's quite cheap, so it wasn't a big investment by any means. I also already have Mickey stuff from before, so I have a shirt with Mickey Mouse from the Gap, and I have Lion King gear as well, because my son's been wearing Hakuna Matata shirts and Simba shirts from Disney Store. So I'm going to bring those as well. They're just in the wash. I packed a couple bathing suits as well. And I always bring extra shirts, pants, and lots of shorts. I thought this would be cute for the animal kingdom. This is from Old Navy. And then I have these as well. I'm going to go purchase a box so I can pack them properly, because I really don't want them to get ruined. Right now what I was doing is going through my hijabs and kind of deciding which hijab is going to go with which set of mini ears. And then I'm going to complete the outfit over here. So I'm thinking I'm going to do this t-shirt with these like culotte pants, which are basically wide-legged. They kind of look like a skirt, but they're not. They're pants, and they're very light, so they'd be really comfortable for one of the days at Disney. And maybe this would go with this outfit, I think. That could be one of the days. I'm still kind of deciding. I do need to buy a couple more items for the Disney trip, because I actually don't have enough summer gear, because we didn't have a full summer here this year. I don't know, it was kind of weird. I have my skincare stuff packed from last time, so I just kind of left it in there. Not from Italy, but we went to Toronto last weekend, so I'm just going to keep that and bring that with me. And then I have to go through everything else, but I'll show you guys what I end up packing at the end of this. Somebody's up from their nap. I have some waffle and eggs here for him to eat, and during the time that he's been napping, I got some packing done, but I also started compiling things. I like to write lists, and yeah, my writing is horrid, but I like to write lists of what I'm going to do and what I'm going to need and all that kind of stuff. I also write tips that people have given me and things that I've kind of learned, so I can share that with you guys later in an upcoming video once I go there and I experience it for myself. I actually just looked up some kosher spots, because I do like to eat mostly halal, and you do have that option at Disney. You can actually request halal if you just when you reserve a restaurant, you just tell them your dining needs ahead of time. They usually require a couple weeks. Since I'm booking last minute, he's doing this thing where he goes like, since I'm booking last minute, I'm gonna stick to mainly kosher spots. Change of scene. We're in the elevator on the way to the park, because today Suleiman is a little bit, well, he loves to go to the park daily anyways. I have a lot that I still need to get for this trip. I think what I'm gonna do is maybe run out later or tomorrow morning and just kind of rush through. I'm not really one of those people that like looks around and shops. I just buy what I need and I leave. He's over here. But yeah, so we're just gonna go head out to the park, because he definitely needs some fresh air. My son gets a little bit stir crazy inside, and I'm sure a lot of other toddlers are like this as well, but whenever he seems a little bit off, I take him out, and usually we have like a routine. So after he wakes up from his nap, he has his lunch, and then we go out. So I'm going to take you guys to the park with us and show you what he likes to do there. It's a really good way for him to burn energy. I will try to film what I can, because usually when I'm there, I just chase after him. He is on the go now. For the water. No hesitation. He came to the park. Yeah, you'll be right back. Where are you going? Oh, car, beep. This is how he plays. Look at this, so cute. Oh, you found a block? Thinking as he looks up at the trees at the park. Sully! Look at his hair, it's so cute. He needs a haircut. I think we'll probably get one while we're on vacation. We always do that. We get his haircut while we're traveling. Hey guys, so we're back from the park, and I did actually manage to get a lot of packing done today. I still have more, but this is what we're looking at so far. What I started doing is I started matching up the headbands to the scarves and kind of creating an outfit, so I think that'll be one. And then I have like this sporty outfit for when we go to the pool. I have this one here. I thought the peach went really cute with the daisies. And then my standard Minnie Mouse shirt, and then with the black hijab I thought would look really nice for either day 1 or day 2 of the park. I'm also packing some accessories. These are from a company called Just Olive Tree, and they basically give a portion of their money to the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund. the wood itself is olive wood from Palestine as well. So I'll link them in the description. They have really beautiful bracelets, and they actually are doing a giveaway right now. So you should definitely check it out. This is a charm that they say is a peaceful charm. So it's really cute. And I have the older variation, which is my favorite, this one, with the white marble bead, and it has the silver peace charm. So I thought that's really nice. It's like a peaceful company. I really like that they do that. And the wood is obviously, I said, from Palestine, and I'm Palestinian, so I'm really happy about that. So I have my outfits kind of set up here. Anything that I want to bring that's special, I have in its proper bags. This one doesn't have a bag. It's very old. I've had it for a long time. I highly recommend that if you're going to a place like Disney or traveling in general, wear shoes that are worn in. Like, don't wear brand new shoes to a park or to a place that you're gonna be walking a lot, because it's going to give you blisters. So these have seen me through Japan, Korea, Italy, alhamdulillah, Egypt as well. I took them to Egypt. Yeah, I've worn them through to the ground. So I'm also going to take them to Disney. I just washed them up and they're good to go. They're, as you can see, they are really well worn. So they've seen better days. And then I packed some stuff for my camera. I told you guys that I also got, my camera is my phone, so I got like the battery chargers and the stands and all that stuff. Umphas, because I do plan on swimming as well. I have like a ninja one from Modest Behavior right over here. I love these, and I wore this in my last video. And then I have my long umphas, which are my standard cotton. They're so nice and soft, and they come in gray and white as well. And I'll link them down in the comments. They're long, so they really cover everything, and you can wear it as an actual scarf too if you wanted to. And then I have all my scarves. These are extra scarves. I do have obviously the ones paired to outfits. I need more outfits, but I'm gonna go tomorrow and scout a couple more things, maybe some shirts or stuff. Orlando gets a lot of rain, so I'm packing a stroller cover, some umbrellas. I'm also bringing my own empty water bottles and water containers, so then we can fill water before going to the park and also at the park, because Disney offers free ice water. So if you just ask for the ice water at any counter, you can pour it into your bottle if you like, and then you can have nice cold water. This is one of those healthy human bottles, so it keeps things either really hot or really cold for hours. So I figured if we fill it up with whatever ice water we get in the cup, or if they're willing to just directly pour it into here, then that would really be great, because then it'll stay cold for longer. This is my husband's Mickey Mouse shirt. I got it at Winners. And I'm also bringing this fan. My cousin actually told me, shout out to Susu, she told me to bring my own fan, which is genius, because yeah, it figures that it's going to be hot. And I did do this in Italy as well. My mom actually brought this fan, so this is from my mom. Thank you, Mama. And I started to pack some things of Suleiman's into the bag. I only packed a sleeve of wipes because that's all we really need for a week. And I already ordered diapers and everything else that we need. So alhamdulillah, that's fine. And by the way, that's Suki chilling right over here. So I'm going to call it a vlog here because I have a lot to do. So I have to edit this video, obviously. And then I also have to run out tomorrow and do those errands that I'm behind on. And I do have some actually self-care pampered for tomorrow afternoon, which you can follow me on Instagram. And I'm going to be going to a Dermalogica facial. So I'm really excited about that. I have not had a facial in years, and like an actual facial at a place. This has been a while. Like I do my own facials at home, which you can see anyways, and I will share my at-home facial skincare routine when I do a facial at home, because I do have tools for that. I'm one of those people. If you like this video, please be sure to hit up that like button, comment, dislike, do whichever you like. All activities welcomed onto this channel. Please be sure to also subscribe and join my little family here on YouTube. I upload regularly, at least once a week, and I will be uploading more in the future. Join my little family. I love having you guys. I love hearing from you guys. I am really stoked when you guys engage with me. So please be sure to do that. Until then, I'll see you next time in Disney World. Bye-bye.